students with the GCC Culinary Academy. And we'll get them up in the KUAM News Zoom room here, Jason.
Yep.
Thank you. Good morning, GCC. And Chef Paul, good morning. Good morning. So the buffet it's Pecor 3, so I know it's back in action.
Oh, yeah, and chefs, go ahead and unmute your mics if you can, please.
Oh, turn the mics off?
Oh yeah, just unmute yourself, please. To the students as well.
Right on.
There you go.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, tradesmen. Are they still the tradesmen?
Oh, that's old school.
Good morning, GCC.
Yeah.
Chef Paul, good morning.
Good morning.
So I got the email in my email about this. So you guys are doing the buffet, and not just because I haven't seen it in a while. What was the deal during like the pandemic? You guys obviously I'm pretty sure for like the surges, there was no buffet. But what about more recently? How have you guys been able to stand this great event up again?
This is what we did. We're starting it because of social distancing and GCC protocol, and basically buffets are obsolete for this time.
Right.
So we're incorporated a banquet, buffet, and takeout service. So we're gonna do takeout box lunches. And we'll set it up banquets, buffet style, where the students will be ready to pre-plate the boxes as in a banquet style and then serve as takeout.
Yeah, you're making this sound really fancy, but at its heart, it's basically balutan to go, right?
Exactly.
Wait around that corner, chef. And so, how do people? Because I know that normally during the pandemic, a lot of people don't know that this is just something that you can kind of go check out when you guys do these buffets, but. For this takeout, who can avail of these takeout plates? Because it's really an awesome program you guys run there. And, I mean, frankly, it's like chowing at the hotel or the fancy restaurant.
Yes, that's correct. But actually, everybody's invited. The community, GCC, UOG, the whole island is invited. But what we're doing is we're demonstrating to the students real-world scenario for to prepare for only 150 guests. So first come, first serve. There's no pre-orders, no call-ins. And because this is how they can calculate the food that we're going to use in the budget and how much that we need to prepare.
Let's talk with some of the students here. We have, is it Jamie? Good morning, Jamie. Janelle, good morning. Calvin, good morning. I guess, first of all, guys, if you want to tell us what's on the menu for today.
The menu, because we're actually preparing you some lunch before your show goes off. We're doing Hawaiian seafood style lau lau, which is wrapped in banana leaf, steamed, huli huli chicken, barbecue, roasted sweet potato, mango slaw, salad, island barbecue corn, and then Hawaiian banana bread pudding with macadamia nut brittle, vanilla anglaise, and a strawberry coulis.
All of that, chef?
Just only $10.
Well, that sounds great, and we're getting that around 9:30, guys. So excited! We'll do a night. Joester's got his camera ready.
Oh, and Chris is watching his watch like a hawk.
I know. I'm just saying. You know, we're doing our part just to promote what these students are doing. Jay, it's got nothing to do with the free meal that we're going to get later. Nothing at all.
Yeah, you're all about education.
Right, Chef Paul. And maybe if any of the students want to kind of answer this, how does it feel to kind of be back in the kitchen in full swing after this year of pandemic? And you know, we saw that, restaurants were hard hit, and a lot of them have had to pivot. And I don't know if any of you students work in the restaurant industry, but I guess we'll just start there. How good does it feel to be back in the kitchen over at GCC? Calvin, go ahead, Calvin. Calvin!
For me personally, I think that it's great that we're back since we did one semester online, and to me it was kind of hard since I didn't have the special equipment that we have in kitchen. So I'm really grateful that we're able to be back and learn as well.
Did you miss your classmates?
Oh yes, very much. It's really um it was just really hard for me to see them online through the screen because one great way of being in culinary is we're able to see each other and taste each other's food as well, so that we're able to learn.
Jamie, what about you? How does it feel to be back in the kitchen? And we heard the menu from Chef Paul. What was one of the dishes here that you really had a lot of fun putting together?
Yeah, so coming back to the kitchen after almost a whole year off, it was refreshing and exciting to be back in the kitchen because it was hard doing it at home with like lack of equipment. Um, with the So for us students right now, the us three, we're just helping Chef Paul run the like operate the buffet takeout rather than making the food. We're leaving that to his students that are partaking in the takeout because right now us three are just practicum students.
Okay.
So we're just like helping Chef Paul to supervise.
As part
So
of
like
the assembly
later on, if
line.
you come, you're gonna see us in the yes. So no, so later on you're gonna see us in the front. We're gonna be in charge of the money. We're the cashiers
Gee.
for every takeout. Yes.
Janelle, welcome back to the kitchen, and just your thoughts on making a return and getting this food out to people here in P-Core 3.
Like what Jamie and Calvin said, it's very although things are a bit different and stricter protocols, it's still a very great way to learn. And experience is experience. So being back in the kitchen, I think we still have a lot of ways to improve our skill set. And we have all the support from our chefs and our loved ones.
Nice. And I just got this from John over at GCC. Every Thursday during the takeout event, Culinary also donates 75 plates to Catholic Social Services as part of their community outreach work. I remember you guys were doing this before the pandemic too. And while we're on the pandemic subject, Chef Paul, I wanted to ask you this. How challenging has it been for you to incorporate, as I'm sure you have, all of these like COVID-19 protocols into just the food preparation? Because I know that already you guys run a tight ship over there at GCC, but there are added protocols on top of those existing ones that we've all had to kind of get used to doing during the pandemic. So how's that been for you guys?
Oh my gosh, Chris, it's been challenging because we had to actually raise the bar on food safety and personal hygiene. We got hand sanitizer everywhere. We sanitize the room. We do temperature checks. In fact, when the guests come in for the lunch, we have to do temperature checks on them. And then every day the kitchen is even cleaner, which we're going to hold it at that bar at that level because we sanitize because we have the next class coming in, and we had to modify the amount of students in the class because of social distancing. So I'm running 13 because I can hold 13 in the kitchen safely. And then we have the PM class with 13. Usually we have about 20 or 25 students in the kitchen at once.
And then, Chef, let's talk about the way forward for you guys, because you don't just do you've already pivoted to do the takeout plates, right? But there was a couple times I remember you would have little competitive events there at GCC Kitchen Stadium, right? Are we planning on starting those up again?
Yes, yes, we are. This is we're doing Salon Culinaire. That's affiliated with GCC and the Micronesian Chefs Association, where we have the student competitions, chefs competitions, but we're still on the planning phase right now on how to reintroduce it so we can do this safely.
Nice, nice. And so we're definitely excited. I'm getting extra orders here on the WhatsApp from my coworkers, so I'll message you offline. Chef Paul, I think you're making everyone salivate this morning with that menu. And again, guys and chef, if people in the public, maybe they want to grab a great lunch and support this awesome program today, when can they go by GCC? How much is it? And just what are the protocols for getting some of these great plates?
Okay, so I have Janelle, Jamie, and Calvin. They're going to assist in the flow, in the cashier, temperature check, and sanitation. And we open at 11 o'clock. We're prepared 150 lunches. It costs $10, and it's worth way more than $10. And it has a variety of foods inside the box, including a separate box for the dessert. And then we also are running dinner with a different menu, and that's going to start up at 4 o'clock to 5:30 is the window for service. First come, first serve. When we're out, we're out.
And how many plates do you guys have available for just the general public, chef?
150 all day.
Okay. Right on, Jay. So it sounds like we got dinner plans.
Okay, so 150 minus the 4 of us, so,
Yeah.
so technically 146.
146. All right, so chef, good.
No, I made special for you guys. I added the other 4 boxes because we have to get that ready now because it's going to be picked up in about an hour to
Right,
be delivered to you.
Appreciate it, chef,
thank you,
so
chef.
much. And let's make this a regular thing. I mean, you don't always have to feed us every time, but if you want to, we won't. We're not going to say no. My grandma taught me. So appreciate.
This is the way we do it on the island style 9. We gotta take care of our people here. On the Catholic Social Services,
Right.
We are donating, and we want to give back to the community. A lot of people lost their jobs during the pandemic, and the struggle is hard for them. So we're trying to create a nice, healthy, wholesome meal for them. Every Thursday during the meal, they come at 4 o'clock, and then I assign the students to create something, a dish for the social services to help.
Chef, I know that a lot of, when I was there last time, a lot of the students in the program also kind of work in the restaurant industry or in the hotel industries. And is that kind of what we have here with Calvin, Janelle, and Jamie?
Yes, a couple of them are actually just focusing on school only, and then they're going to go to work. And we're waiting for the hotels to open up. Some of them have opened up, and then some of our students are back in the hotel, and there's still a few that are on furlough.
On the PUA. Hopefully you guys are on the PUA. Hopefully, right. Chef, appreciate the great work you're doing, especially that Catholic Social Services donation. And I see Superintendent John Fernandez is...
He's not going to turn down a good meal.
I don't know if his mouth is watering or what, but he made his way on the Zoom. Good morning, John.
Good morning, and thank you for letting me come on during this segment. A lot of our students in culinary, the culinary track on GCC come right from our public schools and have done culinary in high school. So they got a lot of experience, and when you see them out, in the hotels, when hotels are back open and you see them out there, or when they're in GCC continuing to get their experience, makes us really proud because we know they're well trained. And boy, if I had known that my 20th anniversary was yesterday, I would have tried to get you guys to find a 20th anniversary meal. But nevertheless, I really wish you good luck in this next endeavor, and thank you for all you're doing also for the community. It's great to hear that.
Well, John, they have a $10 dinner, and it's still your anniversary in the States, so there you go.
It's an anniversary week.
All right, Chef. Students, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you later on, and let's make this a habit.
Thank you so much. Yes.
God bless you. God bless you, Chef. We'll see you guys. Okay, 7:36. We're going to take a quick break, come back right back with Superintendent John Fernandez of the Guam Department.